It's me. I'm back. I'm Big Poopy Man. Wait, what? Hey, Rainbow. How you doing? Would anyone like to hear a song while we wait for Mr. Tit? You be a VC thing? No, I'm not in there. No, we're not doing multiplayer today, so I'm not in voice chat. Go away, I want to sing my song. I mean, you can always just jump into the voice chat while I'm not there and sing it. Alright, so, Nier. Got a lot to do. So, I actually did a little bit of grinding off stream to make myself re-familiarize with getting strong in this game and just to make things a little bit more cruisy. So I actually am using a different greatsword now, and I've upgraded it. I'm level 30 now. I have a pretty good skills setup. The plugins, I actually switched over plugins and made a few plugins. Example, I currently have... So, I was trying to remember the ways to break this game, and it's like attack, critical, deadly heal's really good, drop rate, XP. So I wanted these two so we can just get shit. Auto heal and shockwave. Shockwave for more damage. There is 2 other ways to heal, but I can't... They don't really work very well with the damage rates we're doing. So, deadly heal is probably good enough, and auto heal. So, yeah. So we're gonna do some like side quests, and I'm gonna just kind of hand in and do lots of things. And we're actually meant to be going back to the bunker, but if I can get as many side quests as I've done as possible before the world state changes, probably really good. By the way, there is quite a lot of game we have not even touched yet, because I'm just trying to get rid of some side stuff out of the way. Just wait until Minecraft stream and then it's over. Oh no. Tell the truth. So we found her friend dead. I don't know if this is the one in the desert. No, I can't remember which one this was. He was trying to get revenge against the machine that killed his comrades. Oh no. But he wasn't strong enough and the machine ended up killing him instead. Damn the machines, I'll murder them all. Whoa, easy. It's okay. We took out the one that killed your friend. You did? Yeah, we did. Which means there's no need for anyone else to go seeking revenge. But what do I do now? I have no one to love. And no one to kill. I have nothing. You're not... Come on, 9S. Look, we'll come back, okay? We'll come and check on you. By the way, most of these side quests go just in some dark places. Is it a hand of the desert photo? This is a woman trying to get her memories back. I keep trying to turn up the game volume and I can't. Hang on, I want the volume up. There we go. Was I with someone? She remembers the desert, but she doesn't remember why. Oh, the OST in this game is so good, chat. Alright, where are we going? So those were 2 hand-ins that we didn't get to do last time. I actually have it set up for Speedstar now, so maybe we could try and do Speedstar. I maxed out my speed on another setup, so hang on, let's go make sure we do have that speed set up. Plug-in chips. Oh, also, I have the other pods now. So I have laser and missile. So I'll show you guys these extra pods. So I haven't upgraded them, but... So current normal pod is gun. And he has laser. Second pod is weird wiggly beam. This is the one we got from the water area. And then I have sword as a skill. And then pod C actually fires missiles at home. So it's very easy. It's a very good one to use for grinding. But I don't have much range attack, so it's not really doing a huge amount. And then my special skill on the missile pod makes me do cool blade shit. So it kind of looks messy when I'm fighting. It might be because I'm doing that stuff. But this weird P-beam is actually probably the strongest because it's just like focused single target continuous. It scales really well too. But yes, I actually want to swap plugins to this other setup. Equip. Might actually just double check that it's got the chips I wanted. Oops. So. This is actually weird. What's it actually got on it? Oh, it's the movement speed. Okay, perfect. So I actually have 20% movement speed increase, which is the maximum increase of movement speed. So when I'm running, which I need to equip it, it's really annoying to actually equip them. It is already equipped. But if you remember from last time when I was versing Speedstar earlier, there was no way I was going to beat him. This way, I will have a better chance at it, but he's still stupid tough. I don't know if Evade Extender actually helps. Is this like Monster Hunter? Is there like an Evade Extend? I can't actually remember. What? Moving. Evade range? Increases the evade distance. I might actually put this on. How much can I increase it by, actually? I don't even know. Let's drop... Evade. I mean, I've already got some on, actually. I mean, how far can I go? No idea. I mean, it's already pretty high. Hang on. So, let's see how much this increases it. Oh, it's how long I can do that for. I see. So it doesn't actually increase the thingy. Hello. I can feel it in my core. Today is the day we pursue the ultimate speed. Should we break all barriers, sound, light, tachyon? Never doubt your true potential. Let's do it. Aha, today we show you the world what it means to be speed itself. Again, if you've never watched this race is messed up. It's so tough. Alright, so the goal is over there. This is a really, really hard to get goal. Hard to get goal, by the way. So, I'm gonna try and remember how I, try and do this. That drop, by the way, I gotta not land like that. It messes me up. And I gotta try and not roll ever. I've gotta try and run as much as I can where I'm just running. I don't know if I got that. Who won? No. You must fire off the great rockets of your soul. Fill your heart with emotional fuel and maximize your potential. Alright, let's do it again. I was so close. Alright, we almost had that there. If I didn't do that bad fall, I probably would be okay. There's a way to fall so you don't take damage, but I can't remember what it was. I think it's maybe I attack. Alright. You have to watch this every time though. This is a really frustrating one. It took me ages to get this the first time. Itch. That is a much better way to start. Again, I need to not roll. Really tough. Chat, it's really tough. You got this? Alright, I've got to put rocket boosters up my ass. Get those robo cylinders running. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I may have lost a lot of time there. Yeah, I lost a lot of time there hitting that wall. Alright. Let's go again. I wonder if I can go really low hitting the ground. Why is it loading the map? I'm just going over here. We'll do a couple of tries of this. If it takes me too long, we'll just swap off and do something else. I can't even remember what you get for this, actually. This is definitely the last race, though. Okay, I need to not let that trigger. I'm trying to remember where the window is on a heap of stuff. I think I broke my speed. Oh, I don't know who won there. Congratulations, you're truly the greatest speedster the world has ever known. We did it, chat. It only took 3 tries. As proof of your astonishing victory, I give you this. I can no longer challenge you. We got the movement speed chip 3, 4 denter plates, and a heap of money. Money's probably the best thing there. I skipped through the dialogue by accident. I am content. Oh shit, there we go. Oh, I hate this quest. Oh, I know, devastation. I just finished up. What the heck was up with that guy? Oh. Both dead. Well, that's how machines work. Once they've fulfilled their destiny. Yes, we're a lot stronger than we were before, so we can just hit a whole heap of side quests. How you doing today, Devastation? I'm gonna help the parade. Good to see you're alive and well. Hey, Waddy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. I had to do some business stuff. Again, which may impact next week, but I'll let you guys know once my... oh shit. So before we did this, we were like level 12. Far too low of a level to do this. We're protecting the clowns. The clowns just want to live their little lives. We won't let them hurt the clowns. Oh, whoops. Let's change to missile, actually. Kill the clowns? No, help the little clown fellas. They're just being kind. All we need is love. Duskate. I'm good. I'm up early, so hoping to fall asleep again while listening to the stream. That sounds good. How about you? I'm doing alright. I've still got a little bit of a cold. I'm trying to help go away. Kill them? No! I love Clown. Look at them. They're so happy and innocent. They just want to parade. I mean, they are pretty evil. I think I probably will kill them, to be honest, but... Wait. Oh, they're gonna jump over. So when I did this last, I dropped down. When I first did this quest, I fell down that hole. And it takes ages to get back up. No more fighting. Abandon all hatred. Share the happiness. Spread love throughout the world. See? Why would you want to kill them, Rainbow? Hanoshinana. Oh, these ones are actually, like, tougher mobs. I might actually have to... I'm glad I can't hurt them, because that would be really bad. So see this circle I'm generating? If I let go of it, I'll do like this auto attack. It gets really strong later. Currently, most of my skills suck. But I'm way stronger than I was before. Ooh, shit. Oh no, they killed one. No, don't kill the robots. No. Please, I know. I'm trying to save you guys, don't worry. Oh my god, this quest sucks. It still sucks. Stay away from him. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Only one of them survived and he's like under health. Sharing the happiness. I did it, you survived, just one of you, but it's okay. Thank you very much. We managed to complete the parade without being annihilated. I know this isn't much of a reward, but please accept. My god. I'm sorry, you're your friends. Oh, so do you think us fools? I'm sorry. I hope to see you again. Kill the clown, rob them. I'm not robbing them. These poor boys. Yes, you'll notice I'm getting a lot of loot now because actually my best setup currently has XP and drop rates just to make it so it's easier for later in the game. So we're actually trying to get money, weirdly enough. So I need 50k for a particular quest, and then for another quest I need like 100k, which will unlock a whole heap of crazy shit. So don't know if I'm going to be able to do that right away, but hopefully those quests don't disappear. You're weak. No, you are. I'll mute you. And I'll mute you, Rainbow. You can't be throwing your authority around. What is this? Not a totalitarianism society? I mean, I can. I mean, there's a bit of a difference here. Do it. Look, I only deal in repercussions. Time to fish. Oh my god, devastation. I already did a bit of fishing. I'm probably not going to do it again. I probably need to fish in the gutter to go get, like, the pipe and stuff and a few other things. I forget. Fight against superiors. I'm afraid that I'm simply no longer able to deal with it. Joy? Love? What is the point? Happiness wasn't going to keep me from getting killed now, was it? You wish to know where the rest of the paraders went? They took off on some kind of journey to bring joy to the ends of the earth, was their cry if I remember correctly. I lost contact with them once they reached the deepest part of the desert. I imagine they're all dead by the side of some road. No doubt they were rambling about love and happiness and bitter end. What madness. Look, he was so into it and now he just doesn't care. Oh god. That's all it takes. Alright, we can go to the resistance camp. Not the resistance camp. We want to go... There's the half-wit eventer. We have Gene Paul to do. The Wandering Couple, which is... Oh my gosh.
Wainboo is a
Thank you, medic. Thank you for the bits. Not the fuck. Resistance disappearance. So I haven't actually got too many. I actually am gotten through most of my side quests. I still can't do this one because I have to unlock that area. So we might actually get to do some crazy shit very soon. So I might actually only do... Question, chat. Does anyone in chat remember if the Wandering Couple is one that, like, it will go away? Oh, shit. Found something to do. We've got a friend to go visit. So we'll go do that. We'll go see Gene Paul. If I don't get 50k, then perhaps we can swap over. I love this city so much. Question, is murder allowed in Twitch chat? Do you want to know a funny thing, Rainbow? It's actually against TOS to actually talk about harm to other people. So you're actually on the road to get yourself not banned necessarily from the channel, but also Twitch. Because it is all logged, don't ever forget that. Anything you say is always logged here. In a video game, of course. I don't know. I read that as, is murder okay? In Twitch chat. Oh shit. That's right, Servo's got a big wanger now. How good of you to grace Father Servo with your presence once again. Such drive is admirable. Well then, do you care to witness the glories of the latest modification? Witness the glories. Father Servo, you knew as the past from his life, my child. Behold, his latest Ah, you just attacked me straight off the bat. Oh, he's a dog. No, let's switch to the good one. I want... laser. Whoa. This dude's just Beyblading around. I do not condone murder or crimes. Neither do I. Oh, ow. Okay. Cool. Gonna have to be careful here. Servo is actually doing decent damage here. Again, I still can't launch him. The fact that I can't launch him is a little annoying. Oh no! You do a lot of damage, buddy. But he's level 40, so he's 10 levels above me. And levels start getting really, really, like, heavy. Like, in terms of the difference between levels. The Servo in particular is the boss one. I don't know why that dodge didn't happen. Servo gets crazy, though. He gets quite strong. I feel like I'm doing something that's preventing me from actually dodging sometimes, but I don't know if it is actually the case. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm doing my dodge, but then it doesn't... I don't know. He's on extra strong steroids today. This dude's jacked. He just keeps shoving, like, those plug-in chips right into his soul. No more servos. Servo yields. What do you want this time? More wheeled junk? To my business already? Figured I should get over with it and save both of us some time. You're a clever one, aren't you? Well then, when the heavens offer succor... Succor? I never say this word right. Succor? Succor? Succor, you're... Is a poor form to refuse. Father, servo requires a silver ore, a pristine screw, and a broken battery. I think I have all those things. Hold on, there's more stuff than last time. Error, bad ore file or pathway. Stop it, I know you're not broken. Let's go already. Have you brought the required items? Here are the items. You got pretty much all the items. Thank you, my child. With these items, the flesh of Father Servo will be so powerful. Good, because I'm going to beat you silly next time and make up all your stupid errands. You get good XP from him. 5,000 gold's pretty good. Attack up. Ranged attack up. Alright. That was black belt. I don't know what the next one is. So we actually only did the black belt. A rewrite history and delete your great-great-great-great-grandfather. Good luck with that. Let me know when you invent time travel. Where were we going? Yeah, I've forgotten already where I was going. He gives a pod upgrade, right? Oh, probably. Oh, shoot. Did he give me one? I don't know if he's given it yet. Because I haven't gotten the materials for the pod upgrades. I'm not, like, we're too early in the game. Like I said, I'm kind of doing things a little bit earlier than we probably should be doing them. But yeah, it's a little frustrating because I know that certain quests disappear, so I'm just going to push them over really quickly. It'll make me really strong really fast, too. Maybe you should get some sleep. Yeah, you guys need to get some sleep. If it's, like, really late, probably best to do some sleep. It's really hard, like, to say that stuff, but it's like, really, just try yoga, try some Tai Chi, try to, like, sleep hygiene. It was really funny learning about sleep hygiene, and that phrase to me just sounds so silly, but that shit does work, like, weirdly enough. There was, I wonder whether or not, like, because I saw Prince mention that too, so I wonder if he's been, like, told about it too. I would yell, but I'd be a hypocrite. Where's Jean Paul? Oh hey, you again. If you're looking for Jean Paul, you're too late. He set out on a journey. A journey, huh? Yeah, he's needing to go find himself or something. But he left a letter for you. Here. Well, we just got a heap of stuff. And Jean Paul's disappeared. Oh, that text went away really fast, but basically 9S like suggested about the strangeness of the fact that the machines still associate genders and whether or not that's impacting either of both Jean Paul and like the so-called female machines. It's not even 1 AM? I mean, Mona, all your mods are sleep deprived? I don't know, maybe CJ's not? Maybe he is, I don't know. So these are machine weapons, they're actually not too bad, but I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to upgrade anything here. Attack speed's not bad on Virtuous Treaty. I'm going to probably not upgrade a lot of the weapons till I need to. Because the only one I really want to upgrade is... The one I'm wielding currently is probably one of the best ones, but... Again, I'm a dum-dum. Wait, hang on. These guys sell the XP up and drop rate up? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, sick. That's really good. We have to remember that, chat. This is really important. XP and drop rate can be bought from Pascal's village. For the money quest, you'll need... they will reset if you don't finish them in one go in a current route. Oh, is that true, Devastation? Oh well. I know how to make money really fast anyway. I'll do it eventually. When we get to... Oh man, I won't talk about it because I don't want to spoil how this game works in its format, because it's not a standard video game. It's got a interesting pathing. Actually, speaking of which, Devastation, do you remember how much you need to give to the eccentric? To the inventor? I really don't remember. Water? Water, water. I take back what I said about all chat is sleep deprived. If my poor sleep hygiene made me smelly, I'd be very stinky. I think you're just stinky anyway, Strawbills, unfortunately. I think that's just all of us. We're all just a bit stinky. I was drinking in the middle of that when I saw Strawbills as well. See, I'm a meanie. You knew it. You all knew it already. Okay, so can I not find GM Paul? I don't actually know where he goes. We need to go back to the resistance camp as one. I actually want to read that letter that GM Paul left for us. Oh shit. I don't know why I can't eat this mackerel fish. There it is. I've left to seek the truth of the world. Throw that trash away. Can't read that. I've been waiting to hear that for 9 months. I'm not stinky, but my bad gas, not my hygiene. I mean, it's multiplicative, Strawbills. It gets if you're stinky in your sleep and your sleep makes you stinky, you're just super stinky and forever will be stinky. Hey Smitty, I enjoyed this stream to be attacked. Well, maybe I need to put a warning label on the streamers. You may be attacked. Alright, hang on, we're gonna go to the resistance camp. Ah, shit, not down. Resistance camp. I think doing these side quests isn't so bad because I can't, like, I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't remember either. I think most of the stuff that I do remember about it, like, with these side quests, means I can knock them over really quickly. The ones you get stuck on will stay in your memory because they're kind of awkward, and you'll remember the reason why you got stuck on it. More like stinkers streaming. Chat. We all know I'm not the stinky one here. Well, actually, maybe I am. Maybe that's the truth here. Maybe it's the truth I just try to cover up because of my emotions. I'm not an android, I can have emotions. Huh? She's gone. You looking for the lady that was here? Yeah, she left a while ago. She seemed pretty upset about something too. She was armed to the teeth. Oh no. Hey, I just remembered she wanted to give you something. Here. Whoa, what's all this? She said she didn't need it anymore. Hey, don't ask me. I don't understand women at all. Pyrite! No way! Oh shit, she gave me pyrite. I needed that. Perfect. Beast Lord. And I don't have a meteorite shard. Damn. That's really annoying. Let's all laugh at the stinky cat stream. God, chat, why you bully me? I can't handle it. I'm not strong enough. Chat always bullying me. Should we try a shot at Servo? He's gonna be really strong. This next version of him is actually really strong, so. City near factory. City near factory, I guess, will be the closest. You bullied us first. I can never bully anyone. I have no capabilities of bullying. Stinky stanky Palico is manky. No. No one clipped that. Dang, it's so windy outside. The weather's like bonkers right now. It's just going from hot to cold to rainy. Storms are on the way. A storm is a brewing. I wish that it was easier to switch your plugins, so I could just switch over to the other set that just allows me to run faster. Moose! Moose! Oh, he's gone. Breaking news. Stinky Palico is sad that his Twitch chat is sleep deprived. It's sleep deprived fools that call him Stinky. It's true. True, chat. Is that how I should open the next weekly games news? Yo, hold on. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Online stuff? I'll be back. Oh shit, it's Giant Servo. No problem. Enjoy Yugi News. Yugi News? Look how big this lad is. He's a unit now. Ah, the protological child returns. This is the same weird monk that Monk Machine is before, right? Oh ho! Father Servo has used the gifts of his flock to make himself powerful beyond imagining. You like the truth of where he is in the crotch. Do you dare taste the forbidden fruits of his labors? Father Servo is born new. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Well, I think that's what Father Servo is feeling right about. Shit, he went up. Oh no, okay, I thought he was level 60. I've got to be careful because, oh shit. Gotta be careful, like take a hit. So this guy can one-shot me with the grab. Holy hell, he has a lot of health. I don't even know if he can break. Okay, so chat, I don't know if I explained it. These big boys, some machine life forms can actually be changed as to what they can actually be changed as to what they like have weak points and stuff like that. So I could break the armor off some of these big boys where their hands are. But I don't know if I can do that to the servo because he's a weird boss one. Trying to get behind him. Dude, look how much health he has. This will be worth it, I assure you. Ooh. Oh, nice. Alright, broke one hand. Oh, both hands. Oh. Wade Shadow Legends clip is almost at 100 views. No way. I haven't even promoted that thing. How is that almost at 100 views? I'm so glad the Milky Juice one is like not as big as that, I guess. That one's gotten out of control. I promote it when I get bored. No, Rainbow. That's so old now. Ow, I didn't realize that could hit from behind. I don't know if there's a particular place I'm supposed to hit servo, but... Man, it's crazy just how little damage I'm doing. So you might notice crits going off every now and then. I don't have a lot of crit rate in this build, but at some point that will be like my main way of doing damage. Halfway there, chat. Milky Wilky Bohonkas? Oh crap! Apparently Milky Wilky Bolonkas is too much of a distraction. Man, Servo, you have a lot of health, buddy. Like a lot of health. greatsword I actually have does a lot of extra crit damage, so maybe I should rely on that more. You may notice me critting. All I see is pawn bait fighting a giant robot. Oh, not a 2B. Pawn bait. I mean, that's kind of what she is. You guys have already talked about heard me talk about Yoko Taro. Just, he tried to trick a lot of people. Fortunately, 9S is taking a lot of heat here, so I think I might just rely on the heavy hits actually here. I'm not even sure if it's worth me using laser. I think the heavy hits are actually doing all the work here. Oh. He hasn't done this too much, but... Alright, there we go. Come on, Servo. Let's go down, buddy. Into the good night. Oh, shit. Oh, I was so greedy. I should have healed up. That last hit did so much. It's almost blasphemous to even contemplate it. Yet you desire to test yourself anew. Servo is happy to oblige. Shit. No. Oh, Servo hit me so hard that it used up all my items. I ran out of healing, did I? I only have medium. No! Now we have to do that entire fight again at some point. Oh well. I'll come back when I'm a little bit stronger. I did want the pot upgrade, that's the problem. That was why I did that. Alright, I guess we're going back to the bunker then. Right, bunker time. Bunky time. You all want to get in bunky with me? Once I start getting really good damage, I'll start using the auto heal, like the heal off damage technique, and I'll be pretty much indestructible. I wonder what the speedrun for this is like. Pretty quick. Speedruns happened really fast for this game, I'll be honest. Bunky boys. Milky Wilky Bohonkas? Monkey Bunky Willy Wonkers. Oh, that's right, we're reporting the aliens. So, story, where we were up to last time is we saw that the aliens were dead and Adam and Eve were already in there. Supposedly, Adam and Eve orchestrated the death of the aliens. So by the way, so 9S is a sort of, he's a information droid. 2B is a military droid. The fact that these two are being sent on investigation missions, pretty strange. If you haven't seen, this is our actual main base of operation. I feel like a lot of you probably haven't seen it yet. We go to my room. Go 6O's room. 9S's room. It's in 9S's room. You want to take a break in 9S's bed? What's it? Oh, this is a shop. I kind of really love how this is laid out. Operator. Hello, have you tried out any new products yet? They're pretty great, if I do say myself. So say so myself, and I do. mean, I have most of them. 210? Terminal? 8B? Wait, I know you. You're the ones who received the peace offer from the machines. So what do you think? Can we trust them? We've been fighting all those metalheads for so long. It doesn't feel right to suddenly take their word on everything. On the other hand, if this works, the Earth would finally be at peace. I will talk about like the reason why all the droids look the way they do, by the way, eventually. But yes. You'll notice they all look a very particular way. Oh, there's a side quest in here. Hello. 2B? Is that you? Yes, but... Thank goodness, my name is 16D. My instructor 11B was one of your squad mates on the assault in the abandoned factory. That was all the military personnel when we were first starting the game that died. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She was so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know it isn't my place to ask you this, but, well, if you happen to cross anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? It's not a priority or anything, but if you have the time, I'll just keep an eye out. Thank you. Do we have any information about 11B's black box? Negative. 11B's black box is yet to be recovered. She was shot down near the abandoned factory, right? Again, emotions are prohibited. Yeah, it seems like this place is... Oh my god! Why are we getting these camera bugs? I've never seen these before. Where are we going? We're going to Pascal's, I guess? No? I don't...
仕事って大変ですよね。
作戦に好き嫌いはない。9S。あなたは感情を出しすぎ。私たちヨルハ部隊は感情を出しすぎてるはず。
I love the game keeps reminding you.
あるから仕方ない気がします。あのアダムとイブって特殊個体もまるで感情があるような。
いいから転送装置の場所に行く。
はーい。
Hi. We actually have some emails to read, actually. We haven't read in a while, and we might actually get some emails that might be good. Oh. There's some coordinates. Are those that's the DLC coordinates, isn't it? I think that's the DLC coordinates. Does that mean all the DLCs opened up now? Your new mission is to capture renegade Yorha members. Not did only those members go AWOL, but we have confirmed that they've engaged in unlawful conduct, including the theft of resistance resources. They are to be taken in custody as possible. Operator 6-0. Note this is a direct order from the commander. Forwarding is forbidden. Commander, recently a search order was issued for Yorha members who are in possession of secret information chips. As this individual has been found, the order is now withdrawn. As a further note, the member in question has been killed by a machine lifeform. However, the search of the team still managed to recover the information chips. We also located the corpse of another resistance member nearby. We are currently investigating the two issues connected. Jackass. You know what? Thanks to you, I was able to create a medicine that research you helped me with. You should try it out if you find yourself with some spare time in your hands. Fish. Jackass. Sorry to bring this up out of the blue, but I've got a fish. I want to recommend to you Yorha units. It's, to be more specific, I want you to eat it. I want to study how its oil affects a Yorha unit. You know, for science. Anyhow, stop by if you get bored. It's my treat. Viable information. Pascal. My friend, feels like we haven't spoken in quite some time. As it turns out, many of the stories of our village recently acquired new members, a new number of items, and I wanted to make sure that everyone from Yorha was aware of this. I would also be delighted if you would commit to memory that are some out there who would, despite being machine lifeforms, are willing to open their hearts and share valuable information. Yours in friendship, Pascal. Whoa. Got 3 old updates. What was that mail about? Which one? Hypothesis? The numbers may indicate the coordinates. There are 3 locations. The desert, the flooded city, and the forest. Mark them on my map. Affirmative. Yeah, that's the DLC. So this is the stuff I was trying to open earlier to make things easier. I didn't realize I must have got email about it. Dang email. Now, I don't know how many of you are ready for this, but I might go and find another ending right here, right now. Right here. Right now. Move it.
Operator 6O より 2B へ機密レベル5通信廃墟地帯に派遣されていた夜ハブ隊員の一部が脱走直ちに対処してください 2B さん無理しないでくださいね
そんな夜ハブ隊員が脱走それにレジスタンスキャンプを襲ったなんて
提案被害を抑えるために早期の捜索と当該夜ハブ隊員の捕獲
捕獲って言ったって
I love that 9S is easily the most emotional character in the entire game. Like, he gets so into everything that is brought up topic-wise. And I kind of really love the fact that 9S does end up like... Well, it will be explained. Like, each of the characters are individually interesting, and that's like a really big part of all of this. Oh yeah, I still have to give you that stupid fish. So this thing's called a mackerel. Apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. I'd love to see what it does. Go ahead and chow down. Don't blame me if you die though. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's just called a mackerel. So we got machine mackerel and then mackerel. Alright, let's see what this does. We're gonna eat this fish. You wanted to know about speedruns, Al? Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long for the android's bodily fluids to congeal. Muscles, rigidity, and paralysis soon followed. It was good, though, the android thought as consciousness faded. Exquisite, even. No wonder humans used to eat them. Ajiwo Kuta. Utata. Utata? That was a fun game. That was good. I enjoyed that. Well, that was Yorha. That was Nier. Fish ended this playthrough. So that was ending K. So I think we've got 3 endings now. We've seen oh no, I've only seen 2. Ending K and ending T. I need to make another save. It says the same energy as Overdose Mama Murphy from Fallout 4. There's some really, really fun, like, endings. The original Nier didn't really have things like this. It had some cool stuff, but this game literally has, like, 24 endings or something like that. One for each letter in the alphabet. Here we go. I think it's just a fun thing to do. Like, if your game's got, like, a lot of space and just, you want to explore some things, like, just make dumb endings. Like, it's just such an easy thing to do. It's explore premises of, like, if given an option, do something or don't do something. The choice is yours on how to play the world. Like, it might just end the game, but...
機密レベル5通信廃墟地帯に派遣されていた夜ハブ隊員の一部が脱走直ちに対処してください 2B さん無理しないでくださいね
そんな夜ハブ隊員が脱走
I have to listen to all of this.
レジスタンスキャンプを襲ったなんて。
A real fish out of water
被
ending.
害を抑えるために
Thank you for
早
that,
期の捜
Smitty.
索と
My
東
god.
海ヨルハブ隊員の捕獲
I'll never escape the puns. Alright. Again, I've got the fish back, so I can literally kill myself at any time. Like, I've got 3 different ways to kill myself. But, like I said, we've now got a whole heap of side quests again. Which I don't know. So we've got Memento, Betrayers, Betrayers, Betrayers. But I think you have to do the Betrayers in order. Does anyone in chat remember the order I needed to do the Betrayers? Mysterious letter. Wait, isn't that by the water? Oh, that's for Jean Paul. Oh, I can't remember which order I have to do these. Anyway, we're going over that side of the map. Thank God we have the transport. City near the factory. Struggle to think of that one. I mean, it worked, kinda. And that's what's important. Kind of working. I honestly thought the PS5 would increase the load times. However this game is made, it really does have a bit of a heavy limit on that stuff. So I don't know if it's the ones on top of the angles first, or is it the ones on top of the building? We can't even talk to angles yet.
トゥビー、
Oh,
ちょっと
wait.
待ってください。
There we go.
機械生命体、まだ生きてますね。
じゃあ破壊を。
いえ、その必要はないと思います。駆動部分が破壊されているので、攻撃してくる心配はありません。調べてみると、何か面白いものが出てくるかもしれません。
In some ways, there's not an insane amount of side quests in this game, but there's definitely ones that are like memorable. I'm going to try and repair some of its damaged circuits. Why? So we can learn more about the machines. Don't you think it's at least worth a shot? If you say so. I'm gonna need some pristine screw to finish the repairs. We might be able to find some off the other enemies. Pod, do a search for relevant enemies.
目標地点の情報を入手マップにマーク
That's funny, because I actually had a pristine screw earlier, then we gave it to
機
Servo.
械生命体を修理するなんて複雑な気分。
情報はあればあるに越したことはないですよ。トゥビー。
Doobie?
このネジがあれば、あの大きな機械生命体を修理できますね。
Oh, we already had it. Cool. Alright, we'll jump back down after we head up here. Because I don't remember where the first Yorha units are. There's a team of 3 different Yorha units. I guess that one wasn't there. It's dead. We'll do this. "47 minutes later." Okay then, let's see what we've got. Girls 110. I was meant you might request action of stat. Think and talk? It seems to be replaying some kind of data. Machines don't have a conscious mind, you know. I love how 2B's so assertive of that stuff. I managed to pull out some data of its memory. It seems to be a factory and where it was constructed. I'll save it to some readable format. Is everything okay? No, it seems there's more. But I need additional parts to access the rest. Let's see. 4 pristine screws, 1 large gear should be enough to be able to bridge the gap in the memory circuits. Fair enough.
目標地点の情報を入手マップにマーク
Alright. This is gonna be one of those I walk away and then we have it all?
いえ、奴らの製造過程が分かっただけで。
機械生命体についてはまだ分かってないことが多い。どんな情報でもいいから集めておかないと。
I honestly don't quite remember where the Yoha units are. Like, I need to do them in order, but I don't know what the order is. Alright, up we go. Boing, 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 boing. I would sing What a Thrill, but I don't think it really works right here while we're bouncing up this ladder, looking at a girl's butt. And it's not very, slow. If I had to slow climb, then maybe. Oh, we still can't open this. No way. Chat, oh look, oh, enemies. There they are. I think there's the enemies. These, they're from Yoha.
報告捕獲命令を受けているヨルハ部隊員 22B および 64B と確認
We've really taken a sidetrack where I was like, I'm not gonna do as many side quests, and then now I'm doing like all the side quests. Oh wow, they're very low level compared to me. Wait, did they just both run away? I think they did. Oh, that was fun. Does that mean... Hang on, how do we trigger the other ones? Machine examination, machine examination. Are these all machine examination? This is Yoha Betrayers here. This is on the bridge. I don't know which one's first. Should we climb up angles again, or...? It might take us ages for the pristine screw, so I'm not going to go out of my way for it right now. I might go for it later. Run out! We might go to the factory.
こちらオペレーター 6O。2B さん聞こえますか？
こちら 2B 受信している。
起動したアクセスポイントからのモニタリング信号が途絶しました。位置情報を転送しますので、原因を調査してください。
了解。
Okay. Well, I don't think they're here because there's no markers on the map. Alright, we'll go to the factory then. Do you imagine running everywhere at this speed in high heels? I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever worn high heels, so... Not sure I could really comment whether or not how easy or hard it is. I saw there was a trend on, like, Twitter not too long back that was, like, people doing, like, crazy feats with, like, in high heels. Feats, F-E-A-T. I'm good at the spelling bee. So we're looking for a black box, I guess. I have no idea where it is, by the way. I'm 90% sure I can't go to the extra areas, so I'm gonna be choosy about where I go here, because it might be one of those things that I might just waste time if I spend too much time here. Ow! Stop this. Factory only has one teleport too, and it's outside, I'm fairly sure. No idea how I'm gonna find this black box. And this is where the game can be a little like, I hope you like exploring, because you might just find yourself just spending a lot of time returning to places. This is why I should be equipping the movement speed chip when I'm in these like places like this. Ow, dude. I have a weird feeling it's right at the start though. So we're just gonna make a mad dash to there. Again, if any of you are experts on Nier side quests, I'm more than open to hear where things are. And we're back here, back at the start of the game. Again, the place where I can totally just finish the game right here.
ヨルハの遺体。
確認。ヨルハ B 型捜索中の 11B の擬態。
こんなところに落ちていたのか。11B ブラックボックス信号は。
確認できず。
そう。
推奨。また。
Wow, I don't remember getting her katana. Interesting. "11B's escape plan. Reactivation complete. Check my body's reveals various failures. Communication functions have been destroyed. I cannot contact my team or the bunker. I leave a draft of this message here as a log. I verify the plan once more, using my supposed destruction in this sortie as a guise. I sever all communication. I pass beneath the abandoned factory and escape. Further analysis reveals I took an anti-air fire while in a flight unit, resulting in damage to my body. No matter, it can be repaired. Cold. My sensory systems are starting to fail. Noise has started to cloud my vision. Virus warnings appear frequently. It is unclear whether I am infected or a system error. Viruses are proceeding poorly. Perhaps because I'm flustered? Pursuers will come if I don't move soon. Was I wrong to attempt an escape? I'm scared. I want to go back to the bunker, but I can't restore communications. This can't continue. I can't stay here. I have to run. Yoha Squadron was wrong. I have to find somewhere safer. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Painful. It hurts. Help. Why? Stop. Who am I? Wrong. 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 I need to run.
脱走計画。
He was planning to go AWOL.
しかし、当該機体の死亡により、処罰の実行は不可能。
武器はバンカーにいる 16D に渡そう。
I've returned from grating cheese. An important expedition. How'd it go, medic? You slice up your hand or slice up the cheese? Man, I love a good bit of cheese. You know, I've talked about this before, and I feel like people have gotten my ass about it, but it's like, there's a joke of like, white people, like Westerners, Europeans, smelling like milk and cheese. We just consume so much cheese. Slicing up cheese for some lasagna. Oh, man, I could go some lasagna right now, medic. You can't do this to me. I really think I've actually put a large dent in the side quests, but at the same time, this game's quite sizable, so now I'm like, maybe I haven't, and maybe I'm just kind of like muddle-footing around. We should get back into the story. That's what I should do. But there's so many side quests, and the side quests are fun. I'm enjoying them. But I'm here to show you guys the main game. That's the problem. Do you know what is funny though? I feel like there's a large portion of people that want to watch a Nier Automata stream, and they're like, I want to watch a new person's reaction, which I kind of understand. I get that. Like, this is a game that actually is quite impactful on people, especially the first time around playing it. However, I think it's also relevant to bring up the fact that this game is also a very fantastic game for discussion. I think it's really, really nice to have a game where you can, like, you step away from your adventure with it and just be like, yep, this has got warrant of discussion, like, conceptually and, like, design-wise and all that stuff. But it's funny with this stream because I'm actually doing it in a weird way, just in the sense that this stream is kind of a showcase to newer players. As much as I know what's going on, and I'm trying to do it on a sort of a path situation. Still one where it's like, I want to show you guys what makes this series so amazing without spoiling it per se. You get to experience it in person. Alright, so we're going to need those parts, so I'm not going to be able to do that just yet, but instead we're going to go... I guess we're going to climb angles again. I need to find those Yorha units. The big question is, medic, chicken lasagna or chicken lasagna? Chicken lasagna or beef lasagna? Chicken or chicken? Ah, here they are.
捕獲命令を受けているヨルハ部隊 22B および 64B と確認
I'm not gonna lie, fighting the humanoid ones, they're very small, so it becomes difficult to see what you're doing. Probably beef, not sure. We actually killed those Yorha units, actually. Oh, hello. 2B, 22B, 64B, what the hell? So B, by the way, is for battle unit.
逃亡ヨルハ機体の元隊長 8B 推奨捕獲
お前たちがやったのか。お願い抵抗しないでください。うるさい。何も
We have a lot of beef, so probably that.
報告機体 8B は近接戦闘特化型モデル推奨
Specialize in close combat. That's interesting. So do I.
破壊って
I tried to do a finisher and it just didn't do any. Finishers just don't work on them. 10,000! Wow! And I got the lance.
すべての機体を破壊ブラックボックス任務完了
僕たちどうしてこの人たちはレジスタンスキャンプから
Maybe we should look at the black box, 9S.
そうだアネモネさん
分かった。
Man, this game just there's moments where I'm just like absorbed by like the visuals or something, or just how the game is. But I just want instead of going into silence because I'm just enjoying it. Can I help you? We need to check something with you actually. Can you tell us about the Yorha soldiers who were stealing your supplies? This is the first I've heard of it. Huh? I mean, we keep our supplies in multiple locations, but as far as I know, nothing's gone missing. See, well, thanks.
盗んでいなかったじゃあ一体司令部に通信こちら 9S 応答せよ
Do you know I realized
どうしま
I'll
した
talk about it after this.
逃亡したヨルハ部隊についてなのですが
はいこちらでもその情報は確認しました
しかし司令官から言われているような盗難事件はレジスタンスキャンプでは発生していませんでした一体これって
当該案件へのアクセスはできません
え
司令官命令によるものです
どういうことですか
9S 気をつけて私からの情報は以上です
あれオペレーターさんどうして
行こう、ナイエス。
でも
私たちは戦うだけだ。
So you may have noticed that there's actually two different operators. There is 9S's operator and 2B's operator, and 2B's is the one that's like super into 2B, and she's kind of like a bit flirty with her and stuff. 9S's is very forwarded, but she cares a lot for 9S. Do we have 50,000? We might have 50,000 monies. We have 50,000. All right. As much as I probably shouldn't be spending this money, we're going to spend this money because I'm actually quite strong right now. So we're actually going to go back to flooded area. All these people disappear. Let's go imposter. Imposter. I'm curious. It's fun because it'll be I'm curious what a lot of people will think about a lot of the plot and what's happening. Because right now, aliens, the Yorha unit being combat unit, like the idea that machine life forms seem to be accelerating and becoming more like almost human. The fact that the Yorha are human, like there's so many questions that about this universe that hasn't been quite answered. And the fact that there's just mysteries being applied on mysteries. But what I will say is all of them will either be answered or can be answered if you dig deep enough. Alright, let's give him that 50k. Oh, you will? Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. We don't really deserve this generosity. We'll pay you back someday, we swear. And there we go. Wait. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Alright, we're going full combat mode, chat. It might be hard to tell with the colors in this area. Those are actually gold enemies. True gold enemies, in fact. These are very good for making money and stuff, and XP. And I hadn't expected to run into any of them right now. So, they are very strong as well. I'm gonna get rid of the little one. Metal slime type, pretty much, yeah. I have to be careful because I don't want to die here as well. But I haven't got... my auto heals are not healing me properly. Now I don't also have the money to upgrade my things, so... whoops, didn't mean to do that. I love that I know what metal slimes are with not having played Dragon Quest. Ow. Ow. I don't even know what part of that hit me. I was thinking Slime Rancher. Oh my god, medic. Don't get started on Slime Rancher. You might set Smitty off. Now I should have enough healing for this. Oh, okay, that hit a little bit wider than I thought it would. Dragon's Quest knowledge is kind of a osmosis. Yeah, if you're playing JRPGs and you don't know about Dragon Quest stuff... Slime Rancher, good gam. Maybe one day, maybe that's something I can play on stream one day. It might be just a good chill stream to play. Damn, these things have a lot of health. Oh, I got the finisher. I didn't even notice. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Ow! Get me through it. Also, I gotta get used to D-pad again. There we go. Nice swing, buddy. Alright, one down. You dare defeat my faithful servant? Oh. The only Dragon Quest games I've played are Builders 1 and 2. Again, that's Smitty's Will's house. I've not played a single Dragon Quest game. I'm a big Square Enix fan though, and lots of things reference a lot of stuff. But that's about it. Ow. Now, do these guys give a lot of money or XP? I can't remember. Will they give you something? I love that I'm super strong, by the way, chat. Just to express, me fighting Servo at this lower level, and then fighting these boys at this lower level, and it's taking ages, I'm actually quite strong for my level range, but it may not seem that way. The Yorkie units are probably a good example of what I should be fighting. I can't get over how much health this boy has, though. Oh, I switched over Virtuous. I didn't mean to do that. I've only really touched the spin-offs. I'm super tempted by 11. I've heard 11 is like a crazy good one. It's probably like the one worth playing, to be honest. Boy just keeps swinging, so it makes it really tough to get in. Going down slowly but surely. Actually, we might do this. Man, I totally forgot about the gold droids, actually. Just need those crits, which are not happening very often. Crit chips, most rare and most important. Though I wonder whether or not... Hang on, I'm going to try something. While we're in this area, it might actually remind me. Maybe I could actually go there. Because I can buy chips from particular stores, which might make the game way easier. Ah. Well, it gave a lot of XP. 2,000 gold, that's pretty good. Large gear. And a machine core. And large luck. Wow, that actually did give a lot. Holy heck, that was a lot. And the new one, but not much of it. The first bit. Which one's the newest one? Is that 11 or is that the older one now? Wait, why am I auto healing? Hang on, why did I start auto healing? Oh, I've got a temp chip activated. The newest one is 11? Okay, cool. Alley-oop. Oh, we got Pyrite from that. That's really lucky. Mysterious letter. Oh, here we go. Hey, do you have a membership card? Membership card? I can't anyone here if they don't have a membership card. Now be gone from here. Negotiate. I told you to scram. You're not getting in here without a membership card. Let money do the talking. You think I can be bribed like that? Never been insulted in my life. Well, this card seems to be in order. Please, this way. Here we go. Pay 1,000. Get a secret area. So this is the DLC. So there was 2 DLCs? 3 DLCs. One DLC added all these arenas, which are like just crazy hard fights. Great way for leveling, great way for getting gear. And another one added like a kind of a side silly story thing that was like a reference to a real world band. Amazurashi? But yeah. You must be the first time with us. In that case, welcome to the Ultimate Entertainment, a place where androids and machines can risk their lives in combat. Yes, it's technically against the Resistance regulations, but everyone needs a way to blow off steam, am I right? Let me know if you'd like to participate. Gambler's Coliseum. Very good, let me sign you up. By the way, you're not allowed to use items in the arena. We don't have a bunch of weaklings try to bulldoze their way through without any strategy, alright? You want to, do you want to attempt? We'll do rank E. So I think I should be able to do the first few ranks. So when I did this originally, by the way, chat, I did this at level 99 and when I was fully geared. So this was actually quite easy for me. But I will not have as much as an easy time as I did in when I first played this. Just because I'm not the correct level. So this is just like waves of enemies, and they do get really tough. These fights are actually quite fun. Fortunately, not having upgraded pods gonna kind of suck. My ranged abilities will be really, really bad in this. So I won't do a lot of these. I just wanted to show off this, at least this one for now. We might come back for later because it'll make grinding really, really, really good. Congratulations, here's your reward for clearing rank E battle. It's nice to have a change of hair color once in a while, you know? Oh, this is where the hair color changes are. I forgot about this. Sorry, I'm rambling a bit. Come visit again. Oh, this is where the hairs are. Hey, your gear's rusted or something? Hurry up already. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Bah, you're useless. I ought to trade you in and be done with it. That's interesting. That seems to be an NPC or android that owns the machine. What color hair do you guys want? I think red hair is very appropriate for this series. What does black even look like? Alright. Chat, you can vote. What color hair do you want? Purple, green, blue, red, brown, white. White is the default. I don't want to put on the red hair. Red? You feeling red, medic? I think I used green for a bit. I don't remember which hair color I really liked. Purple? What's purple look like? Purple looks like... Rude? Rude. Alright, it's time for some rude red. Red with a bow. Do you want the... Which bow do we want? We can have pink bow or blue bow. Now that we've got red hair, blue bow might look a little bit better. Blue bow? Blue bow's on the side. Or something that fits the bow. Hey stranger, something that might interest you. What are you buying? What are you selling? What are you buying? Wow, he just sells the skills and the pod upgrades. Is this... There might be multiple NPCs, because I'm fairly sure there's one that sells chips here, but like the chips are crazy good. Is it just that vendor? Maybe the other... it might be the other one. Anyway, I won't do all the arena right now, because... Maybe we should do... Maybe I could do one more. We'll do one more, because I don't know what other colors we get to adjust. But I wouldn't mind one of the outfits, because we can play as Papa Nier. Or Brother Nier, rather. We did that last one pretty easy, so... Ow! Cool game. Alright, 35 is like a good level to... So do you see why sword's really good now? I didn't have to worry about those bullets. Ah, he got me in the air. So you'd hunt down the more harder enemies first. I don't really care about these guys. These guys are just shield boys. So heavy swings get rid of shields. So shields aren't too scary in this game. Unless they're like right on top of you. Alright, what do we got? Two big boys. Go to hell, android scum. Again, remember how the start of the game was like androids aren't meant, like machine life forms aren't meant to talk? Now we're just in an arena with ones that are just like talking shit at us. Ow. can't actually remember what we unlocked from this rank. Is it more stuff or is it like... Man, that was really easy too. Maybe I'm way stronger than I realize. My big muscles. Congratulations, here's your reward. Desert Rose Machine Core. Oh, these are sellable items. You see that machine just now? Sure did. Stupid contraption started begging for its life. No, not that hunk of junk. That's been like that, not that a hunk of junk like that has ever had its life worth begging for. Some cold ass androids here. Which rank do you want to attempt? Oh, that jumps up to level 50. That might be a bit much. Alright, we might leave it there. We might come back. But each of the arenas are, I think, got different rewards. So... How are we feeling about red hair, blue bow? Red hair, blue blow? Blue blow? Red bow? The resistant member androids, but older models? Yes. So, the resistants are like very old versions of Yorha, essentially. The Yorha project has existed for quite some time. Resistance are at least some of the older waves of androids that were sent to fight. But, quite a lot of them, don't even remember why they're on the planet anymore, and they've changed. It's not really the same as, like, say, the Yorha units that are very following rules and things like that. And yet, we're now having Yorha members that are more fresh, abandoning the cause faster. Scanning agent. I guess I don't know when those two reset. It might be when I leave the area. Ooh, pure water. Nice. It's a rare material. Again, having up drop rate is extremely important in this game, and I completely forgot about having it on as soon as I could. And a black pearl. Whoa. Okay. Now we're talking. Alright, where am I going? So we could go do the other arenas, just the start of them, but I don't think we're going to. And could just, we've got the Gambler's Coliseum, which is a series of quests, which I can do at any time. I think we should progress. I think I've put off progressing long enough now. Let's go to Pascal's village. I just like saying Pascal. I don't know about you guys. It's a good word. There's a lot of good words in this game. I think it's interesting when you have like other nationalities, other languages, and they say, like, they'll say a word, like they'll get really hooked on a word or phrasing, and it's like, it just is cool. And we do that for other languages too, in English to, like, say Japanese as well. Where it's just certain words just have that cool sound. And you know me, that's what I'm all about.
いくつかあなたに聞きたいことがある。
Let's talk about pacifism. Why did you choose not to fight? We have been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I've decided I've had enough. You know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones that created us? I'm sorry, there's not much to tell you. I've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say the fact that they never gave us orders anymore is also a reason why we quit fighting. Aside from this village, All right, I'm actually wrong. So I started doing things because I thought I would be up to the Forest Kingdom in a while, but we're actually unlocking the final area of the game, Forest Kingdom now. I actually thought this took a little bit longer. Now the Forest Kingdom very much has old Nier vibes to it, because if you don't know, this game is all about machines and androids and distant, devastated worlds, and yet... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not going up to the forest just yet. Oh, we're going from the other way. That's the back door. I've run to the back door. However, there is actually a difference between this game and the original Nier. Original Nier was actually more about ancient civilizations, and the fall of society that gave rise to magic and things, which is a bit different. Now, where on earth are we going? We are going to a box. From a box, we're going to the city near the tower. I think this is where we're going. I probably should have looked at a map before just teleporting, otherwise we might get multiple load screens. And I might have to take a break, probably in like, maybe like, I don't know. Let's say, what time is it now? 20 minutes to have some, just to have a bit of a snack. In the snack pack. Hey Rosary, how you doing? Rosie, what do you think about her hair color? Red with a blue bow?
何
いつになったらナインズって呼んでくれるんですか？
9S で十分伝わる。
まあ、そうなんですけど。
9S still pushing for 9s. Alright. Now, I believe we meet our favorite friend. This area was promoted so much when the game was first revealed. We were so excited because it was like, is that like a ruined society with like robots and like what looks like a shopping district that's taken over by plants? This aesthetic is so fantastic. Wait. Where does the game want me to go? Here, yeah, right? Oh, okay. It's doing something for me? I'm glad it's working then.
こんな場所で楽しく買い物をしていたんですかね。
家庭の話は無意味。
真面目だな、トゥービーは。
警告。直上に機械生命体反応多数。森の王万歳。
Oh, they're hailing the Forest King.
なんだよ、森の王って。
気を抜かないで、ナイフ。
なんかあいつ逃げてばかりですね。
爆発するぞ。
God. What a reveal!
ここは
なんだこれ。
あなた方は
怪しいから壊そう、トゥービー。
ちょっと待って。
破壊する。
Oh my god.
なんなんでしょうあれ。
Say hello to the best boy in Nier. We will catch him though. He's not getting away forever. The boy is here and now he's gone. But he opened our way to the forest. Oh my god. You guys, so if you know Yoko Taro and what he dresses like now, that helm might look familiar. But might be a little bit before we see him again. A very, 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 very important character to the series. And this game hinges some of its very heaviest hitting moments on knowing Nier 1 and knowing Nier 2. Or Nier Automata, rather. For the Forest King.
来ましたね。2B、油断しないでください。
それはこっちのセリフ。気をつけて。ない。
We're very strong. I knew I made myself strong, but I think I made myself... We got a deadly heal out of that. Oh, okay, these guys are the guys we want to grind for deadly heal. Okay, cool. I want that. I want that. Him, her, or whatever. Oh wait, is it a robot? I don't know, medic. Might have to stick around to find out. Might take me a little bit before finding, but I assume we will meet again. Oh, what? Let's pray for Adam's stir. So if you remember, I said it's not really worth resurrecting too many of the bodies. This is kind of the reason why, is because I'm so strong right now. Those androids don't really scale. I become very strong. It's better for me to just resurrect their body, take a bit of money, get some XP, and just keep moving. But we do have a photo to take. Or compare, rather.
これで依頼されてた写真の一座標は全部集まりましたね。
I almost feel like this might be a good point to actually take a break.
どうしてこんな写真の場所が知りたいんでしょう。
どんな人にも大切な記憶はある。その価値を決めるのは私たちじゃない。他人に分からなくても。きっとこれは必要な情報。
そうですね。
Oh no, no stabby! No stabby! Oh my gosh, they're all stabbing me. Alright, not allowed to do that anymore. I was trying to activate this. There we go. You like how killing one unit almost heals me to max health? Yes. So these guys give deadly heal, which is extremely important. So I want to try and collect as many of those as possible. Oh no, it's offensive heal. Deadly heal is the one I've already got. But yeah. We... So it's another form of tribe of robots. Remember, we've learned from Pascal, we don't necessarily need to fight everything we see, but I mean, I can't help myself. They've got some good loot in them, and they're little robot men. I think it's very interesting in just in terms of how you could play this game, like to play it in a way that's like very pacifist. And I don't know how that would go about, because the original Nier almost has something similar, which I won't touch on really too much, but the concept of, do you want to fight every enemy you see? Should you be fighting every enemy you see? Now, I can't... Are we going straight to the king, or is there a side quest I can get to? I probably should put the shield on one of them. On one of the, Ow! This little boy. No, bad. Okay, offensive heal is what I want a lot of. Oh my... Whoa! Kuro! Hi Kuro, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome, Raiders. I was actually just talking about having a break. And you've jumped on in. Don't worry. I appreciate it. How you all doing? I don't know if any of my mods are around, but I'll give you a shout out, Kuro. So if you guys don't know, Kuro is actually one of our members of the Sapphire Stardust. And she was playing Rise. I thought so. I actually am not playing Rise today. I was planning to, but I kind of lost a bit of track of time earlier today. Some stuff happened. So yeah. But yes, if you don't know, Kuro is a part of the team Sapphire Stardust. And we are all Monster Hunter players. Some of us veterans, some of us new to the series. All very big lovers of the series. But I'm a bit of a variety streamer myself at times, so you might catch me playing lots of different things. But I hope you had a great stream, Kuro. If you guys haven't gone and followed Kuro from my side, please, I really would do appreciate it to follow all the Sapphires, but particularly Kuro. She's also another Australian streamer, and extremely charming, sweet, and kind. Like, for real, like, extremely wholesome streams. Oh my god. Right, I'm fighting the boar man right now. Ooh, I've got to be careful not to kill. Alright. Please, I beg of you. Please, I beg of you. Spare the animals. Fine. We'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. Why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, we find a creature or weak or injured, I bring them here. Watch over them until they heal healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you any time. We'll see. Wow, we got a lot of money from that side quest, from just visiting here. Now, I don't know, he has other quests, but I don't know if they're gonna unlock. The good ending, the sweet ending. That's the thing. So, Medic, you may have noticed I had the choice to actually kill him there. And I can still kill him. However, I'm not going to do that. There's no reason for me to kill him. And I might get more benefits for killing him. I might get benefits for not killing him. But we're learning the machines aren't as simple as we thought, and there might be a reason why we shouldn't be just going around killing them all. It seems almost like the androids and the machine life forms are being more influenced by humanity's existence, or even just civilizations just in general. But these boys need to die. Like, I mean, I'm talking about helping them, and then I'm just slaughtering these other ones. But these ones are prepping warfare, almost looks like. Is that what they're doing? Seems like it. I love we got the peaceful music while I'm doing this. Man, if I can get as much offensive heal as possible from these guys, I will be very strong. Gatekeeper machines. So remember, there's multiple entrances to arenas. You cannot understand the feelings of a machine. Oh, I can't understand the machines yet. Oh, I can't go in the arena yet. One day, maybe one day we'll learn how machines feel. So there's a couple of secrets in this area that I could go get, but I'm going to leave them for now. For the king. For king and country. Man, we should play Worms on stream at some point. That'd be a fun multiplayer game to play. Oh, the soundtrack, it's so brutal. Whoa, dude. Alright. Get peed on. So melee defense isn't super handy in this game, because you can't reduce the damage. You can reduce the damage to 1, so you're not taking any damage, but it's not advisable. Not how I would suggest people to play. But yeah. And that's where we're heading. Remember I brought up Anno Londo? When we're in the amusement park? I've returned committing totally illegal crimes, like taking 3 fruit vitamins instead of 2. Is that vitamins for C vitamin, or is this just like they're in the shape of fruits? Isn't that like a children's vitamins? Concept of loyalty for a machine. Here we are. Actually, I'm gonna go quickly sneak in this area before I show you guys. Yeah, they're for children, but they taste good. Is the super boar here? I don't see him. So you might notice there's a lot of dead people around here. Now, I haven't got the quest yet, but things might not all be peaceful here. We'll come back here for later. Send you straight to the gulag. Pretty sure on your 4th vitamin power you get superpowers. What, did you get fruit-based powers, Smitty? I might actually do another secret here. While I remember. Oh, fudge. Okay, alright. I thought I stuffed it up there. Okay, well I stuffed up that one. Alright. This is gonna take me a few tries. This is not the easiest thing in the world. Oh dang, what happens at 5? You start developing, like, it's like One Piece. You go from, like, having just, like, fruit-based powers to then you can make other things into fruits. You don't lose all your momentum, so I gotta be careful. You start looking like the guy from the brain meme. You get cosmic brain. Now I did say I wanted to quickly take a break, but I've now determined to get this. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Because one halts my momentum when I do the pod thing, so maybe I should do it that way. Yeah, because she grabs on and she has no momentum. 9S always pushed me off! Yeah, it's easier to do that. Alright. See that chest? That's our aim. Camera! Well, so much for collecting that thing. The curse of knowing like where things are, but not the curse of knowing like how progress works. Also, this man all legs. This man never skips leg day. I wonder if there's a way for me to skip. Can I get up there without having to do the entire puzzle? I don't think there is. I don't think there's any way to scale vertically. So you can hear colors. Blue is strangely very rude. I mean, blue's always down, so he's kind of like Eeyore, Rainbow. Think about it that way. If you were blue, would you just be Eeyore? Oops. Really not what I wanted to. Oh. Oh, it's so awkward. Some of the movement when you're air can kind of be very loose. And these platforms are kind of an awkward sized shape. Remember I said I'd stop like just piss farting around and just doing like weird extra stuff? I lied. Yeah, I think sprinting is bad because it forces me to get too much momentum. No, let me up. Blue called me a poopy face though. Yellow's the color is most angry. Yellow is just... The problem with yellow is, if you look at the emojis, there's just so many yellows. He just wants to stand out. He wants to be unique. Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. I sort of... Do you ever have those moments when you're trying to do like a hard challenge thing and then you just end up like bailing midway through? You're like, this isn't gonna work, and then you just stuff it up even worse. Come on, we got this. That first jump's easy. Yeah, I can't do that. It has to be the dash thing. Unless I can dash jump. Maybe I should be dash jumping. Maybe jumping halts my momentum? Maybe I jump dash jump and that will halt my momentum. Welcome to Jumping Simulator. With shitty hitboxes. Yeah, the rolling is the bad idea. Rolling bad. Gotta train myself out of roll. Come on. Problem with doing it that way is that it's hard to see my verticality. Yeah, see, I completely missed the pillar. I remember this being finicky, but I didn't remember it being this finicky. I can't even remember if this is worth it. This might be one of those, like, weapons for later where I'm like, oh, I could probably just come back to this later. Keep overshooting it. Maybe I need to jump, dash, jump. Maybe that's the best way to do it. By the way, chat, if anyone in the chat remembers what level is the, like, optimal time to fight the bunny, let me know. I'd like to speed level at some point. Ooh, okay. Alright, jump, dash, jump. Provided the camera doesn't hate me. Jump, dash, jump. Jump, jump, dash. We did it! I got Cypress Stick. Oh wait, hang on, isn't Cypress Stick from... Speaking of Dragon Quest, if you guys don't know... there's like a Dragon Quest... There's Dragon Quest weapons in this? But yeah. Can you do the hover slow after the dish, after flippy dash? After this? I can't. Not after that. Oh no, I can. You're totally right. But the thing is, the animation cancel for that is kind of sucky. So yeah. Anyway. We're now playing Dark Souls. Can't actually quick save here. So, I'm actually going to quickly BRB chat. Take a quick break. Everyone should freshen up. Like I said, today is probably just going to be a Nier day, because otherwise we only have an hour left for Rise, and I don't think we should swap games. So, yeah, you guys are all enjoying yourselves. Stuff's gonna start getting heavier from after we'll be introduced to a few new characters, and the story will start kicking into gear from here. Like, I've done a lot of like dawdling, doing side quests, but you're just thinking of ways to do the vertical falling. It probably would have worked. I feel like you don't have much time within that window. I don't know if that way was the way is the optimal way to do it, but that felt like the way you should be doing it, which is jump, dash, jump. Because the jump gives you that more verticality, which you can then control better. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna quickly BRB. Back shortly. Pingus! Back. And I remember those jumps being a real struggle. Yeah, they were pretty bad. That's the thing, it's like I've talked about, like, certain parts of the games where it's like there's like side quests or extra things that you do. The ones that are problematic, you will remember them because like you spent a decent amount of time figuring out how to do the thing. Making builds is a good example. Like if you remember how builds work if you like struggled with them and stuff like that. But yes, this is the Forgotten Ruins. A castle. Not even from the modern era. This looks like something else. Now, like I said, the original Nier was not really based around magic. The original Nier was actually... I mean, it wasn't based around androids. So the original Nier was more based around magic. And you know what's funny about this castle, actually? Is it actually a little bit reminds me of, with the side-scrolling stuff, one, of a game that I made. Two, how Paper Mario, if you ever played Paper Mario 1, it reminds me a lot of like some of the areas in that. Oh, and then there's another game that's now triggered like a memory. Oh, what game was it? There was a game, is it the original Prince of Persia, maybe? I remember when I first did this area in the original, when I first played this game, and we didn't quite know how to make builds and didn't know how chips were necessarily meant to work. When it first originally came out, there were moments where we were like, oh, some of these mobs are starting to get a bit tough. And I remember this was one of the first areas I think I was like, oh, mobs are actually getting a little bit stronger.
敵の攻撃に気をつけましょう。2B。
分かった。9S。
え？今なんて言いました？
There's actually some secrets around here.
9S。
え？違いますよね。もっとこうナインズ的な発音でしたよね。
黙って敵を倒す。
もう。
Someone die here? What was that? That was Iron Ore. So, interesting thing about like 9S and 2B's relationship is that 2B's dialogue is something that is worth analyzing at certain points and listening to what she says as particulars. She chooses her wording very, very interestingly. Alright, I think there's extra something up here. Yeah, I don't think I can get there manually. I think I have to go a different way. Hear my cry. With calloused hands. Touch my dong. DJ, how you doing, man? End my life. What is up with my mods today? What is? You guys okay? Oh my god, I went too fast again. How you doing, man? Obviously not great if that's the case. What happened? The landlord wants me to move back in? Oh fuck, really? How long? He has to give notice though. He can't just do that. Ooh, can't go too fast. I keep missing this chest. Belongs to... Oh. I don't know which machine life form part I got. I don't need this? Oh, okay. I might have to come back for this at another time. But 60 days? So you got 2 months. Shit, dude. From what we get from the letter, it should be next week. Property manager wants called me to let me know early, which was nice. Oh, God. At least you got a good property manager then. That sucks, man. Hopefully you can find something. How hard is it to find something? Well, I think I'm about to answer my own question. How hard is it to find something right now? Because, interestingly enough, a lot of people have been moving in and out of places a lot. Can I go to... I think I can go to the next level while I'm here. Also, it's a library. Libraries are important in Nier. I can't really discuss more than that. I like that they've used the idea of the knights as the basis of their little society. Not only that, Also the money. Also the money. I don't have permanent work. Oh fuck. Yeah. Look, we can go into the painting. Analondo. We can go visit the Frost area. I can't remember the name of it. The accursed land in Dark Souls 1. Oh shit, none of these boys. Do you remember how I said I don't like these boys because you can only hurt them if you hit them in the tail? Or in that gold point? Kind of annoying. Some other stuff I'm not going to talk about on the street, but chat, yeah, but yeah. Oh god. I know CJ. It's, like... Just take your time with it, man. Like it's one of those like it's like that moment in time thing. Hopefully, the painted level in Witcher 3 is awesome. I've never. The thing is, I haven't played much of Witcher 3, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I think that's the crazy thing. It's like life can just accelerate or decelerate so much in such a short period of time, and it can be one of these things that's just like can't really do much about it. Like it's just have to try and find your pace, your way of slowing it down. And I love this library. It was in the Heart of Stone DLC, an amazing bit in the game. Dude, everyone talks about how good Witcher 3 is, and it's this thing of like, I really think I need to, at some point, go back and force myself to actually play the game, because the combat rubbed me the wrong way so bad that I never ever went back to it. I have a problem with both The Witcher 1 and 2. Witcher 2 and 3, sorry. I don't really care about this boy. I'm not even gonna fight him. Wait, is that actually loot down there that I want? I think it actually is. I know there's a teleporter around here. There. Alright. I wanted the teleporter. Alright, we're getting this. Combat is okay. I'll agree it's the weakest part of the game. It really is. Like, so the music's gone away because I'm meant to be doing a particular thing, but I'm gonna do this instead. Oh, it's pull, not push. I hear something. The clatter of metal. The clanging of machine. Can I push this off? I wonder if I can push this off, chat. I don't actually remember. Let's find out. You ready? Let's find out. Have you had some downtime at least, CJ? Something you can just relax and zone out? It's like the biggest thing, it's like, if you can find a way to do that, that's like, that can reset your clock sometimes. Not really? Oh. Oh man, it's hard. Alright, that's as far as that goes, so that hopefully should lock itself in place. But, here we go. Remember a while back they were talking about a particular machine lifeform that was a mastercraft at making weapons. I am the blacksmith Masamune. I see you are taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them if you wish. Now, unfortunately, I've got no weapons I really give a shit about right now. So he's the one that can actually take them to level 3. So I actually have most of the parts for Virtuous and most of the parts for Twin's Fangs. So I will probably try and get those all upgraded. But he doesn't really have the other things I need, so... I'm a master craftsman who gathered the 4 black and 4 white weapons to improve on them. But they spilled so much blood that my master sealed them away from various locations across the world. However, I wager if you wield them the service of good, if that's true, you can search for them in sealed shrines throughout the world. So now I have a side quest of finding the secret weapons. I don't know if it's a jump that I can actually get into here. The thing is, if I jump that and I miss that, I have to redo the sequence. So we might come back here once we revisit Masamune. But for now, let's visit the Forest King. Someone who the machine lifeforms are throwing down their lives to protect. I played a video game for 2 hours today, and it's all I've had for a while. Jeez, it's kind of how it be sometimes. Sorry to hear, man. baby.
これが王様。
Oh shit. Well, rip baby. That woman got a gun blade. She's got a gun blade. I love the emulation of freckles by having her like the soot on her nose.
アンドロイドだよ。しかもあれは夜派タイプじゃないか。
夜派特殊指定機体を確認。破壊を推奨。
破壊？どうして？
9S 行くよ。
2B。
9S versus
バンカー
2B.
より 2B9S へ指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
でもあれは
奴は脱走兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺されるぞ。
Guess we're not going less. Can I push her? Oh no! Oh! 9S! Oh, I walked too close so it triggered 9S's AI. Oh. A2 hair, best hair? I know. Oh my god, I got the crit on that last hit there. Can you not fight her? Is that an option? Not in this case, unfortunately. It was a very forced situation. Or maybe I can. Maybe you can walk away. Can you just walk away?
裏切ったの司令部だろ
A2, the prototype unit.
追いかけましょう。
So, we've just been introduced to the first time I can talk about this. Yoko Taro likes mixed media. Yoko Taro likes to split his story across very many different areas, including stage plays. There is a stage play that goes into this backstory of A2. This game will go into a little bit, like the smallest amount. But A2 is an extremely important character that gets fleshed out a lot more. Proposal. Oh, I can't even go back to the save point. Okay. Alright, we're gonna chase A2 now. Thing is, I don't even know where she went.
バンカー、こちら 9S。司令官につないでください。
バンカー了解。司令官に接続します。
司令官、ターゲット A2 の破壊は失敗しました。
そうか。しかし2人が無事でよかった。あれは非常に危険な個体だ。迂闊に近寄らない方がいい。
司令官、脱走って一体何が？
その情報は機密事項になる。
It's so funny to like watch stuff play out where it's like you want to spoil it but you can't.
何？
パスカルのところに A2 の情報を聞きに行こう。何か知ってるかもしれ
I
ない。
said A2 is a very important unit to the story, so we will probably be seeing more of her some point.
こちら 9S。
おお、ご無事でしたか。
それより君に聞きたいことがあるんだ。
聞きたいこと？なんでしょう。
通信はダメだ。直接聞きに行く。
わかりました。敵の侵入を防いでいたゲートを開けておきます。そちらから村に入れるように手配しますね。
Alright, let's transport ourselves back to Pascal. Is that where I needed to go? Is that where I needed to go? Hang on. We might want to double check the map. My brain tuned out. Oh wait, hang on. We should have the shortcut now. We'll go get the shortcut. I should obviously do that. But again, this area is the most feeling like Nier 1. And you'll see what I mean when we play it. But it's... I kind of like... it's so funny because it's the two... Nier has this weird thing where there's two halves to Nier.
あそこがパスカルが開けてくれた門みたいですね。
There's the Oh, hello. Open the gate! Yeah! Do it! There's two parts to Nier. There's Nier Automata, which is very much industrial. It's the world overgrown. It's a post-apocalyptic world that seems to have regrown life, which I absolutely love. And the other is a humble, small civilization trying to live with magic and, like, ancient rites and things they fear in the dark. Like, it's Nier 1, between Nier 1 and Automata, it's just, it really captures a lot of, like, tonal stuff that I love from video games, and, or from fiction, rather. And, it's just kind of funny that they got both of them. Alright, let's visit Pascal. Whatever is the matter?
話すよりも実際の記録を見てもらった方が
Do you like that? So 9S just connected to this machine and transferred data to a machine.
そうありがとう
Which one takes place first canonically?
一度レジスタンスキャンプに戻ろう。
I'm not going to answer that question just yet, CJ.
が必要だから。
We've already had our first major clue, if you know, but, and I may have touched on it already, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys to find out. I might actually do a quick hard save here. Alright, where are we? Where are we going? Chat, where are we going? I don't know where I'm going. I gotta stop, like, half paying attention to the fucking story and chatting to you guys. Wait, hang on, where's that? Oh, that's in the forest? That's in the forest. Oh, shoot, there's two side quests. There's one at the border of the area, and there's one there. I vaguely remember that one. Also, the Animal Man seems to have something too. So, we've got a few things to do, side quest-wise. But we could go to the resistance camp or investigate this triangle. We've got it. Okay, we seem to have a don't know what's up with that. But there seems to be Tetris piece. Also, there's a little happy face here. What's up with this little happy face? I don't know. Weird. Anyway, let's what time is it? Alright, we've probably got a little bit to go, so... there's a big sequence coming up, and I kind of want to do it, but I'm worried about messing up some quests. I think I can do this now. The hard part is the hard part about this is, it's been a while, so I can't remember what quests I can do in what order. We're gonna go this way. Let's go to the resistance camp. I think the next sequence... There's a really big sequence that's going to happen soon.
なぜ A2 の情報をパスカルに聞いたの？司令部に許可なく機械生命体にアクセスするのは推奨されない。
ごめんなさい。
でも、そういう好奇心旺盛なところは嫌いじゃないよ。
ありがとう、トゥビー。
私たちの敵は機械生命体だから、それを忘れないで。
We got the last photo. This is a waterfall in the forest. I think I stumbled onto it one day when I was lost. How did I get there in the first place? Now I remember. These aren't just photos, they're bits of my data from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought in a pitched battle. My love was killed. Many of my memories were lost. Must have been his final message for me. Thank you. You You have no idea what this means to me. I know it's not much, but please, take this. Honestly, I've been thinking a lot recently whether or not it's worth to continue living. This data is telling me that I need to continue on. And yet, what's the point in the world where my love is gone? What is the point of living? Come on, 9S. Let's go. I feel like if you hear this music or you hear these songs, generally these are signs that you've completed a storyline. They're your little reward for being attentive. Oh, I should combine those two. Alright, let's do a little bit of combining. Time for some math. Math-tastic time. Generally, diamonds mean they're a perfect roll, by the way. They're the lowest cost for a slot. Might actually combine those two. These ones are really expensive, on slot counts. Look at how many counters I have. I don't know if there's like a limit to how many items I can pick up, by the way. Oh, do I want to do this? This will create 10% of the damage I've dealt. That's really good. I don't care about perfect rolls at this point, in a sense. I just need to try and make as many good heals as I can. These are some costly big heals. But let's do this. I'm gonna have to fix up some of these at some point. Recover 20% HP for every enemy defeated. We actually already have 2 deadly heals. I just ran out of money though. Hang on. We're gonna go... if you guys remember correctly, I did the arena, which actually got us a few things to sell. I might just sell some stuff. In here. So the Desert Rose is the one I do not want to sell. Machine cores, however, are very good to sell. Precious earrings are good to sell. Lovely choker is good to sell. But this one is the one I cannot sell. As much as it's that expensive, it is very good to keep. So let's have a look at other things I can combine that I actually do use. Oof. I actually got a perfect roll on the XP up. I might try and put them together. Maybe I should need to... oh, I know what I can do. We can go buy one of the XP ups. So I can get XP up 1, 2, and 3, combine that to a 4. And I can combine that with those two. So, we have a perfect roll movement speed 2, but I don't really care too much about that. I do want to combine these two, but it'll be 40% of my health on a single kill, which is crazy. But again, it creates the cost at a 10 cost, which I don't know if I really want to do that. And we may as well combine these two. But yeah, it's trying to figure out how to do optimal, like, little combinations. Also, we got a perfect roll here, that's so... perfect rolls always combine with perfect rolls, basically. Otherwise, you need to make a hard choice. I could buy some other skills, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And I can't upgrade the pod. I still haven't found the stuff for upgrading the pod. Now I don't think we've got XP up. Yeah, we can't buy it here. So we're gonna go quickly back to Pascal. We actually also need to open up the emails. We need to check our emails. You gotta check regularly. Can't do business if you don't check out emails. Email. Server capacity. Well, it's not exactly the email I thought I'd read, but it's very business-like. Like I said, business is happening all the times. It has come to our attention that the bunker's main server is approaching maximum capacity. Please organize your users, folder, and data, and delete any old data to free up space. Additionally, many members who have saved up large music files and entertainment videos do not appear to be mission critical. As such, data must be transferred to local storage at once. Man, that's the most real email in the entire game, I feel like. Everyone who's worked in an office knows about people purchasing shit. Not purchasing shit. People being a little bit cheeky about the file storage stuff. Right, we'll go back to wait, where am I going? I'm going back to the resistance camp. Rosary. The final boss of Cuphead was really good. Besides, it was pretty underwhelming. Did you not like Cuphead, Rosary? Wow. I feel like you're in a harsh minority there. Cuphead was very, very good. I can't wait for the next one. I liked it, but it was hyped up to believe it was difficult. It's difficult if you do some of the challenge stuff, Rosary. Like, it can get really messed up. It's a hard game, I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely not like pull your hair out, like, worst thing in the world thing. I think that's a hard thing with video games, because everyone finds difficulty at a different curve. But I think a lot of people who haven't played a lot of side-scroller platformers probably would have a really hard time with that game, more so than others. Where are the XP ones? There they are. Alright, we're going to combine these two. I'm going to combine these two. And then we're going to combine these two. Now we have XP 3. And then we combine these two. Now we have XP 14. So that's 14. So here's the crazy thing. So chat, check this out. So a perfect roll, this is why you have to really think about how the XP, the chipset works in this game. So we've got a +3 here that gives 10% of 14 slot at 7. However, the upgrade to 4 is 14 slots, so 2 of a perfect roll equals this. So that 4 slot on a perfect roll would be actually really, really good. But you can see here, I could just get 2 perfect rolls of the 3 and do that. But that's pretty rare in itself. So we're going to slot that into our gear. So we've got a few ones. So I might find myself like not having enough chip slots, but it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. First of all, we need to optimize. Second of all, we need to put in the things we actually give a shit about, which is XP and XP. Second of all is attack. So we have attack up 5. Oh, we actually already have all our attacks up. So attack up normal and attack up 5. So it's like 2% for 4, but then you got 20% for 17. Also, attack up 3. We might actually, you know what we might do? Might remove this to put in attack up 3. Which hopefully, oh, it just doesn't have enough space. Alright. Might have to remove something else. Give me a second. All chips. I've never listened to hype. I mean, I think hype is something you have to learn how to temper yourself. You have to be an educated investor in video games. Don't just go blind into something, but at the same time, don't go blind into something and be like, oh man, it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. Considering the work that from a giant computer satellite says something about how long files have accumulated, that's true. That's true. Undertale is really good. Undertale is... I'm going to start Undertale. Hopefully that's good. Undertale is fantastic. But I'm waiting for you, Rosary, to be like just come in all hipster. Fucking Cuphead's crap. Undertale's crap. You just said I'm in the minority? You are in a minority, Rosary. Like I said, you might be in the hipster realm of like calling shit. when everyone else talks about its accolades. Undertale does get really difficult though. The final fight with I'm not gonna say who. There's a final fight on one of the paths which is very difficult. Now you fucking love God of War? See, that's the thing, it's like God of War, I understand that game being very good, but I have a lot of problems with it. I don't really have any problems with Cuphead. Cuphead, I think, turned out exactly what Cuphead should turn out. As a game, it's fantastic. I can't really knock it in any regard. It's exactly what it should be. God of War, I can have issues with some of the choices in it. And I think that, like, it's a fantastic game, and I do highly suggest people playing it, but it has some serious problems in certain areas. I would say Undertale also fits into the category of if you like those types of games, it's pretty much perfect. Like there's very little I would suggest about improving Undertale, if anything else, other than giving it more content, which that's a bit hard to do for an individual dev. I joined at a great time. Welcome in, Codelli. How you doing? Yeah, we're in heated discussion times. I'm almost tempted to turn off damage values because I don't really need them per se. Enemy health bars is fine. Enemy data, that's all you need. I don't really need damage values. It's only if I look like I'm doing 0 damage to something that means to highlight that I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what to replace though. We're kind of in a weird spot. Hang on, do we have a better support for heals? Am I at a point, chat? Do you think I'm at a point where I can use the other version of the heals? Because currently I've got deadly healing in. But instead of deadly heal, I could rock offensive heal. Offensive heal is 10% of my damage right now. Look, this is why offensive heal 1 was doing nothing. Offensive heal 2 is 10% of my damage, which is pretty good. Like, example, I think I only have, like, you can see I've got 2,600 health on the right-hand side. If I hit for about 300 on my heavy swing, that's 30 health. 30 health consecutively adds up very quickly, but not really too much here, so maybe I won't do it. Yeah, maybe I won't do that here. Is that small gap on purpose? I guess not. No, I'm trying to get I'm trying to fit in that attack chip that I just made, but it's a little bit too chunky. I got a chunky lad of a chip here. I might actually remove this crit 1%. Oh man, look at how little crit I have. I want to stack crit so bad, chat. You have no idea. Like 5%, the weight from like 0 to 5% is so heavy. 0 to 10% is when crit is like every point is gold, because it's 5 times damage in this. But if I do that, then if I remove that, I can get attack 3, which is 10% extra damage, which just flat out might beat 1% crit. It's one of those weird, like, you're talking about optimal, and it's like... Wow, hang on, what? Wait, what? Can I... Huh? Oh, look! It's 1 point. I'm 1 point! At 1 point! Give me 1 point, yo! Something is just... Oh, wait, hang on, no. Wait, what? I've changed something. Oh, no, I've changed something. Hang on, there we go. It's because I attacked the attack out. That's what it was. Alright, no, we good now. I'm insane. Don't worry, medic, I'm insane. Alright. Anyway, let's do this. Back to me doing shit. Alright, side quests. Do we want to do side quests or do we want to push forward slightly? Because some crazy crap's gonna happen very soon. What time is it? I probably should do the crazy crap. Crazy crap first. We're gonna push forward the story.
2B か。ちょうどいいところに来た。実は我々アンドロイド軍が太平洋に展開している空母があるんだが、近々補給に戻ってくる。我々レジスタンスも補給先君たちにもその護衛を願い。護衛？
Guard duty.
海岸沿いにある補給用
Oh,
の
there we
ミ
go.
サイルが準備されてい
Okay,
る。
alright, we are up to this part. I was like, surely it's this part now.
最近活動を活発化させているから、もちろん夜派部隊からの指令があればそちらを優先して頼んだぞ。
Alright. Oh, we got a side quest too. Excellent timing. I need a favor from both of you. What is it? We're planning a recon expedition in the forest region. But before we can start, we need someone to head and set up the satellite camp. The enemies are tough, and I'd lose a lot of good people if we tried it ourselves. You seem like good enough to handle it yourselves. Got it. Go to the head of the woods, clear out any enemies. That's the long and short of it. Yes, and thank you. You gonna head bed, Magical? No problem, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Most true thing he said on stream. I don't even know what I said. The hardest part sometimes is I say shit and I'm like, I have no idea what I said. Alright, we're gonna go to the forest, but I'm gonna go to the, not to the royal chamber, I'm gonna go to the front of here. Get in the box! 2B, get in the box! I know I said I was gonna do this big old thing, but I kinda wanna just do a quick detour. I'm the worst. I know, chat, I'm the worst. Can't help myself sometimes. I know that there's some side quests in the back of my mind. Do a kickflip? Can someone mod me in 2B and her
仕事
skateboard?
に文句言わない。レジスタンスと情報交換するのは重要な任務。それに戦闘より雑用の方が安全。死ぬより死なない方がいいに決まってる。
そうですね。
Poor 9S, I don't know what he's doing. Alright, we're actually gonna go. I've changed my mind. We're going to the flooded coast. Here we go. We're doing it. Tell EA to put 2B in Skate 4. There was a point there, chat, if you don't realize, there was a point there where Nier got so popular that Yokotaro kind of was just putting Nier stuff in all these things. It was everywhere. Japan was so in love with Nier. And so 2B appeared in quite a few different things. Tell EA to stop ruining games with monetization. That's never not happening. Welcome to our modern nightmare. So this is meant to be the first time we actually go to the flooded ruins, but we're already here. So this is a beautiful place though. EA when a game is actually good, so they ruin the sequel. Well, the thing is, it's EA works surprisingly well when they're as hands-off as they can be with video games. If they just give money to a team and let them do their own thing, teams can actually produce some extremely good results. Money is not the root of all evil for, well, money can do wondrous things in the right hands, is how I'll rephrase that. And like, yeah. That's why I always encourage publishers who give over funds to teams that deserve it and proven themselves, and like the companies to be as hands-off as possible, because it can be dangerous, but a lot of the time the risk isn't that big. Do I have to kill all these robots? Hopefully I don't. Just these ones, hopefully. This is just to introduce us to the missile, I feel like. Last time they were hands off, they got Anthem. But that okay. I'm gonna put that when it. Remember how I said about the like in good like if they've proven their worth. I feel like BioWare hadn't quite proven their worth for quite some time, so I feel like my statement is correct. Oh my god, I can't believe what's happened to BioWare in a sense. It's a little sad. They produced some good games back in the day, but their team members are scattered to the, like, all over the place now. So I guess this is just to introduce us to the missile. I forgot about this quest.
交戦状態に入っている。すでに廃墟都市方面に駐留中の全ヨルハ部隊に連絡をしているが、君たちにも援護に参加してほしい。 マップデータおよび飛行ユニットを転送する。以上。
I like how. Do you know what's funny? Is the commander having individual calls with her members out in the force, rather than just sending out a generic thing of like, I need all units to get involved.
そういうことができる
And we are here, chat. It's been a while since we've done some flight unit stuff, so here we go. As long as the microtransactions aren't pay to win weapons. I mean, it's pretty unusual to encounter that outside of like, say, Korean things. Like, pay to win is not really something you see outside of that region, I would say. Hey, Uncle, how you doing? Ow. I missed two. This is actually a really good way to get XP this area from memory, but I'm not going to do the XP stuff. I love that. I love my chat command is like, hello is on cooldown. One day I'll figure out a bot that I think is a bit more appropriate. See what I mean about leveling up? See, every one of these droids are actually the equivalent of my level. So, it's actually giving me very good XP, especially with all my XP up stuff. So if you wanted to speed level, you can redo this section later, not right now. But not too bad. How you doing today, Uncle? We're just we're just doing a big old Nier sprint as shit's about to get nutty. What? Hang on, what was that? Hang on, chat, what was that? I went to like... Hang on, is there witch time in the flight units? I don't remember that. Oh, there's the aircraft carrier. That's a lot of machines. Alright. We're now doing some Star Wars. Is this a new game or something? No, it's not. This is me showing up in game before a new game comes out, Uncle. So... This came out probably 3-4 years ago now. I think it's 3 years ago now. Big fan of Nier. So I'm showing you guys before remake comes out for original Nier. Been good? That's good to hear, man. Bada swing, bada. Just shoot and swing. That's the aim of this game. Just shoot and swing. This looks like it has PS5 graphics. It's actually on my PS5, ironically enough, Uncle, but it hasn't got the upgrade. It just looks nice. It's a good stylization. It's Square Enix and Platinum, and they do good work. Woo! Oh, there's their dropship. Let's take him out. I love how cold and, like, simple design the machine lifeform ships are. The Goliath Flyer. I actually forgot at this part of the fight. I don't actually know how to dodge that. I was trying to dodge. Why isn't the dodge working? The dodge is kind of weird. It's like, I think I have to spam it a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm not too scared of this big boy. Are you attacking the Death Star? No, the Death Star's attacking us. Don't worry, it's about to get a lot more wacky.
その敵は今破壊したはずじゃ。
こんな大きな敵どこに。
It's Godzilla!
何あれ
Remember all those tiny little robots we've been fighting? Very well timed, Medic. Well, I guess I'm fighting that thing now. Or something. Man, it's a big fish. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the fish mech from Majora's Mask. But I guess we're fighting that now. It's literally got a city on its back. Fishing season, boys.
2B さん、衛星レーザーも直接攻撃承認がおりました。でも敵の発生する電磁波明細で照準が不安定になっています。発生源を突き止めて破壊してください。簡単に言う。すみません。でもよろしくお願いします。
EMP 発生器の位置を確認。マップにマーク。推奨。
Alright. Attack the big glowing point. It's a video game after all. I do like Nier leans heavy onto that. Actually, I think a lot of Platinum games actually lean in heavy into the attack the big glowing thing. Oh, where? Oh, the missiles are coming from it. I wasn't paying attention. We need a big iceberg to beat that thing. I think we do. We'll lead it to the ice areas. Do you think there's ice caps in this world? Do you reckon post-human civilization, the icebergs return? Your ships are like Levy Ackerman? As in they're like the whatchamacallit gear? The movement gear? Is that what they're called? Titanic too. It's gotta keep swinging. Eventually they'll go down. Because you spin around. I know, I just spin with the blade. I just spin all around. If you remember, I said I may have made myself a little bit too powerful. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Ow. Big guy, hey big guy, how you doing? Oh my god, I'm trapped in between lasers. How you doing, pink guy? We're destroying a Goliath upon Goliath. There's nothing we've encountered so far that is as big as this thing. Do you like my blade? I just... It's meant to be a little bit more complicated than that, but I'm gonna just keep swinging my sword. The big fish. I don't know if it is a big fish, Uncle. Kind of looks like a whale, you're right. It's got fish-like properties. Alright, the EMP bomb went off. Now what happens? You doing good? You did your driver's test today. Holy shit. Oh wow, you and Armin must be about the same age then, Pinko. Didn't go so well. Oh no. Oh, I think you'd be fine, Pinko. I think whenever you do those tests, you go away from it and you think it's worse than what it is. Also, I realized the game is a little loud today. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it had gotten so loud. What is the machine doing now? Epic, hope you pass. Oh my god, it's designed like a goldfish. Like the little crackers? Man, that's a pretty big cracker. I'm 20, almost 21. Oh, okay. Then you're a little bit older, Pinko. Alright. We get to use the railgun. Of course we do. Alright. Chat, I hope you like railguns. We're doing it. Here we go. You ready? Goodbye. Direct approach. Right in the mouth. Nothing better than a good railgun. Where can we just strap railguns to ourselves, Smitty? Ah. Alright, I don't have to, I think I don't have to be careful with the aim. I think it's just as long as it opens its mouth. Yeah, it's as long as it opens its mouth. The aiming doesn't actually matter. Be too good. Fire! Eat shit. Funny 9 plus 10 meme? What? I was 20 when I got my license? I was 20, 25, 27? I can't remember how old I was. It took me a long time to get it. Don't ever worry about if you're getting it right when you're like 16 or 17 or whatever. It's the first time you can start going for it. You can always take your time. 2021. Well, that thing can make EMPs of its own. You feed and fish explosive pellets. Also, not so much a fish anymore. Oh, whoa. Hey Baines, how you doing? Just shove it right in its mouth. Oh. Hello. It's Pascal. I forgot Pascal was here. 4 arms is Ben 10? I've legit never watched Ben 10, by the way. Is Ben 10 like the modern, like, X-Men sort of thing? It's like a superhero-y thing, I guess? Hey, sexy man, how you doing? I'm good. How about yourself, Baines? I'm just swinging my heart out as we take down this giant mech. I'm unfortunately talking over this important lore. But Pascal just explained to us that this machine actually rampaged long ago, that even the machines couldn't control it. And they marooned it somewhere out in the ocean. But it's back. And this time, it's personal. Nah, Ben 10's just one dude, but he can turn into like 10 aliens. I thought he had like a team of friends that could turn into stuff too. So is it like a kid? It's mostly a kid show though. Ben 10 is about a 10-year-old who found a similar watch that can change his DNA. Oh my god, why can't I swing? Why wasn't it letting me swing? To change his DNA into aliens with cool powers. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of what would be a good comparison. Kevin 11 is the one who can take the properties of any material. Wait, is that real? Baines, I can't tell if that's real. Please tell me there's a character called Kevin 11. Do people know? I mean, I feel like do people outside of Australia know about, like, Kevin Rudd? I feel like they probably wouldn't. Kevin 11. I know. I'm not the only one who thought that, right? CJ? Kevin 07. Kevin 11 is real. Kevin 11. Time skip Ben 10 is Yuri Lowenthal. That's the most important part. Of course you know that, Smitty. By the way, I'm just gonna keep swinging. Unfortunately, this fight, as much as I love this, how crazy this is as a boss, it's a bit of an easy boss fight. You can just literally do this and you get through it. Wait, if you're from Oz, can you say crikey? Crikey. The Dangry Goose and the Gulagar. Steve Irwin is a bit of a national treasure here. I'm not gonna lie. So if you've I almost feel like Steve Irwin's family's kind of reached a royal family levels of importance to Australians now, which is bizarre to say, because we're getting like updates about like his kids and where they are in life and stuff like that. Fucking, we were alerted in the news that Steve Irwin's son had got his car driving license, and I'm like, why is this news? What's happening? That was a rip snorter. Funny New Zealand man from TF2. Wait, who's from New Zealand in TF2? Are you talking about the sniper? Sniping's a good job, mate. Rest in peace, Prince Philip. Rest in peace, you old man. I think it was, yeah. I was talking about it with mates. We were talking about the rule of thirds. Like, we've lost Prince Philip, DMX, and are we guaranteed to lose a third person now? Sniper is actually Kiwi. Wait, really? No way. That's crazy you say that. Wait, no, that's totally not true, is it? Because he's in the comics. Yes, I've read the TF2 comics. I'm fairly sure he's from Australis, which is underwater, and his dad's like the king of like the mermaid land or something. I'm not shitting you. That's literally, go read the TF2 comics. They're bizarre as. And Australis is underwater, and that's where the secret ores are or something. Chat, what is your opinion on the Ben 10 cartoon? There's a reboot? Wait, hang on. There's a reboot of Ben 10. I like we're fighting this giant mech. This incredible display of, like, cinematic wonder. And we're talking about Ben 10. Wait, so Prince Philip's Queen's husband or son? Husband, sorry. Yeah, it's his... Unfortunately, her husband. Well, we did it. Good work, chat. We destroyed all the nodes, and then it got nuked. Hailing from a lost country in New Zealand, raised in the unforgiving Australian outback, the sniper is tough and ready to crack shot. No way! I did not know that, CJ. Hang on, so does that mean the undersea world that he's from is actually meant to be New Zealand? Did it sunk or something? I love the Ben 10 transitions. I don't think I've actually ever watched any Ben 10. There's three distinct reboots, universe, and art styles. Oh, interesting. We did it! We defeat... Look how close that was to the mainland, by the way. Turns out pretty close. But we're back, and also our hair's red again. But we seem to have lost 9S.
EMP 攻撃の影響で使えなくて、現在復旧が遅れている状態です。データアップロードができなくなっているエリアもありますので注意してください。9S はどこに？それがかすかなブラックボックス反応はあるのですが、現在地を特定できていません。ブラックボックス反応があるのなら生きてるはず。9S の捜索を開始する。司令官に許諾申請を。司令官からはすでに残存ヨルハ部隊の捜索を優先する命令が出ています。9S さんをお願いします。了解。
I can't believe he died 2 months before his 100th birthday. That was fucking crazy though, that's true. Now he'll never get a letter from his wife. Fucking hell, CJ. Do you know, I'd already seen that gag, but do you know what's crazy about that joke, CJ? Is, well, for one, I'm now time-stamping the entire stream, but it's really funny because people's sense of dark humor shows that people were too fast. Like the people couldn't help themselves. Like there was no grace period on like making jokes at Prince Philip and the royal family's expense. And holy shit, I read that joke on day one. Alright, let's find the Yorha members. No anomaly is detected in a black box signal. However, her language core seems to be damaged. Poor thing. You're going to be fine, don't worry. Ah. Pod, send a rescue signal to the bunker. Affirmative. Candies? What candies? I want candies. Have you got candy? I'm hungry. I'm actually gonna go get dinner soon. That's why I wanted to do that sequence, because it's a little bit of a longer sequence, so... No response. Limited functionality detected in black box. If she's still alive, contact the bunker. Affirmative. So I've got to try and find all of the bodies now. Which I don't think they're too hard to find. Well, there's one here that's straight up dead, I guess. I can't interact with that one. You already timestamped it with before your massive Ben 10 marathon? I probably did. I mean, the funny thing is, I say that, Smitty, but I already, I already kind of timestamp each stream and every recording anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Candy balls fit right in your mouth. Molly, what are you trying to tell me? Prompto. Prompto. Why is that person's name that? I love there's a lot of Yorha here that I can see, but I can't interact with. Also, there's a secret item down here I wanted to get. Oh, that's fishing. Is it down here? It's around here somewhere, isn't it? Candy balls fit in your mouth. I mean... Oh, here it is. This is the one that took me ages to find. What happened? You got hit by an EMP blast. I don't remember anything. Don't worry. I sent a rescue signal to the bunker. We're currently searching for all missing Yorha units. Designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once. I'm sorry. I don't know anything. It's okay. Just stay here and rest. So, okay. That one took me ages to find. So that one actually, I'm glad I reminded myself somehow there about a secret item, because it wasn't a secret item, it was just straight up the NPC. Handy ball fit in your mouth, dude. Oh. Wally, I just realized you such a shit. Look, someone did this to me. Someone did that to me the other day, Lolly. If you didn't see, there's actually like a clip from this week. And... oh, God. I don't know if Merit is there, but... holy shit. I don't know where the other one is. There's one more left, but I don't know where they are. Is it the black marker down here? Or is that an enemy? Right here, there's a black marker. No, it's an enemy. Silly little guy. So, where is the last Yorha unit? Have I missed it? Oh, I guess I just go to the resistance. They're not... okay, so that was just sort of like an extra thing I did. Like jawbreakers? I guess so, medic. But I don't think that's what's being insinuated here. Alright, so... something in this game that's a little weird is... the game kind of progresses world state, and it actually highlights some of that stuff with what just happened there, where it's this box has now been... re-established as a locked location. But we've got to go find 9S now. You know what you're up to. I should time you out, Lolly, for that one. I shouldn't mention that though, because CJ would be too eager on that. Whoa, no way, fools. No way, CJ. CJ, that one triggered on fools. That's crazy. Dreams live stream face reveal is an April Fool's prank? Who's Dreams? I don't know who Dreams is, Uncle. Is that I'm assuming that must be another VTuber. There are a lot of VTubers. I just want to say that, by the way. I won't know all of them.
各地のアクセスポイントが壊れてしまったみたいで、超巨大機械生命体の EMP 攻撃の影響みたいです。もし移動中に壊れたアクセスポイントがあったら修復をお願いします。了解。
You okay? Yeah, so a whole heap of like locations have now been locked off, so I'm gonna have to reopen them. Candies. Dream is like the new PewDiePie? Really? Is it like a VTuber PewDiePie? Please tell me that's the case. Then again, I kind of don't want that at the same time. I don't know. Don't you know Dreams? He's like a Minecraft guy that once broke a world record. Really? What was his world record, Uncle? These nuts. He's the PewDiePie of Minecraft. Right. How do you be a pipe? Isn't like PewDiePie like the PewDiePie of Minecraft? I assume PewDiePie must have played Minecraft at some point. The terminal is out of order. Okay. Oh, he's a speedrunner. No way. A speedrunner that actually has got quite a notoriety. That's pretty cool. I like that. Most of his fan base are toxic wasteland of death. Oh my god, medic. PewDiePie Minecraft at one point? Yeah, I think, I feel like most of the big YouTubers probably did. I mean, I played it for a little bit, but like, that was because of the community really wanted to play it. And which, by the way, just so you guys know, we do actually have a Minecraft server. I don't promote it enough. But if you guys, have I actually got that command still? Minecraft. Server? Yeah, okay. So, we do have a Minecraft server. If you do want to play Minecraft with us, I haven't been on it for quite some time, but the others are still running a server, and it's there's lots regularly going on in it, so if you do want to play, head on over to the Discord and you grab the details. Alright. We actually probably should stop there. As much as I want to hand in this quest, I think defeating Giant Robot and befriending the village and meeting A2 might be where we have to end here. We've also lost 9S. I should probably re-establish the fact that we lost 9S there, which is... Might need to go find our little friend. He's out there lost somewhere. Might be dead. Who knows? But hope you guys enjoyed Nier. Apologies for apologies for starting late today. We kind of yeah, I'm gonna have to let you guys know soon what my plans are, but I might lose a week this week of streaming, or I might have to do some streaming around it. But at this stage, it's looking I might lose a week. So maybe you can catch me at a late stream. I might do like a late one. But yeah. Dude, been enjoying this playthrough? Oh, I'm so glad, Codelli. I really love this game, by the way. I really want you guys to enjoy some of the moments in this game. I know it's a bit hard secondhand sometimes, but fuck me, I love Nier so much. It's so wonderful. And some of the places it's gonna take you, we have not touched on anything, by the way. Like, this game's gonna get a bit nutty. But Nier Replicant is very close. We're gonna get the remake so soon. But you need to get hype, you hear me? That's your responsibility as a chat member, is to be hype for Nier Replicant. Because I'm gonna be shoving that game down your throat, that's for damn sure. And I'm gonna be taking my time with it. I can't actually save right now, but that's where we'll stop for today. Yeah, it was an April Fool's. Oh, I see, Uncle. The ribbon looks stupid? What ribbon do you want? Do you want to try the pink ribbon or no ribbon? Well, I think maybe that's what we can do next stream. Every stream will change what we look at, like our 2B. Currently, she's red hair, pink bow, blue bow. If I unlock the other outfits, which I might go to the arenas separate to this off stream, just to unlock some more stuff and get stronger. And then, yeah. Never played Nier before? You need to play it, Lolly. Don't worry, I'll make you play it. Is it going to be a remake or remaster? It's a remake, Uncle. It's not... So the original one's quite old. But it was a PS3 game. But the thing is with it, the new one will play similar to this game. The original one was a bit of a raw hack and slash. This one was made by Platinum Games, which is some of the best action game creators in the industry. And they did such a fantastic job working with Square on this. And then the new one, the remake for Original Replicant, is inspired very, very heavily by the combat system in Automata. So it's not made by Platinum, but it'll be very much similar in terms of combat feel, I would hope. She's doing a Michael Jackson pose? What do you mean? Hang on, I'll wait for it. She does a few poses actually. But yeah. Alright, well we better finish up. I'm gonna have a stretch. And I'll have to catch you guys all next time. I don't know where this Michael Jackson pose is, but we might have to wait for a while if she does. Like I said, she's got a few different idle animations, so. You like that? She's not allowed to relax, by the way, and she's currently. She looks around before she does it. Yeah, let's swap on over to the close off. Oh, she patted pod. Oh shit, I got the rare one.